of ancient Indian yoga. The word yoga has derived from the Sanskrit word yuj. Yuja means unity. Lord Patanjali, the founder of Yoga Sutra, is also the father of yoga. There are a few definitions of yoga in Sanskrit which I would like to mention. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha, which means yoga controls the fluctuation of one's mind. Bhagavad Gita says yoga karmashu kaushalam, which means yoga is skill in action. I would also like to make a mention of the eightfold paths as per Yoga Sutra, which is also known as the Ashtanga Yoga. The eightfold path starts as Panchayama, Panchaniyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana and Samadhi. Now coming to the Panchayama, you have Ahimsa, that is the non-violence, Satyam, that is the truth, and Asteya, non-stealing, Brahmacharya, maintaining perfect chastity, and Aparigraha is the non-possessiveness. Under the Panchayama, under the Panchaniyama we have five more classifications. They are Saucha, cleanliness, Santosha, happiness, Tapas, strong determination, and Swadhyaya is the self-study, and Ishvara Pranidhana is the practice of worshipping God. Only after the practice of the Panchayama and the Panchaniyama, one should enter the third fold path of yoga, which is asana. It is believed that we had 84 lakhs of asana, which goddess Parvati taught to Lord Shiva. And the definition of asana is Stiram Sukham Asanam. That means any posture in which you can sit for a longer period and attain comfort is known as asana. As per the Ashtanga Yoga, the pranayama is after yama, niyama, asana and pranayama, which is the scientific way of breathing, the breath control for a longer longevity of the human body. A few important pranayamas are Nadi Shuddhi pranayama, Omkara pranayama, Brahmari, Shitali, Shitkarini and Bhastrika pranayama. There are around 72,000 nadis in the human body, and out of these there are three main nadis which are Ida, Pingala and Sushumna nadi, which are found in the spinal column starting from the head, Sahasrara chakra, till the tail end of the spine, which is known as the Mooladhara chakra. Now coming to the Kundalini Shakti, the superhuman energy rises from the bottom of the Sushumna nadi, which is called the Kundalini Shakti, the serpent power. Great saints and sages attain the Kundalini Shakti by vigorous, constant, deep meditation on various points on the spinal region. That is the Shat Chakra, which are located in the spinal column, starting from the tail end of the spine, Mooladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura, Anahata, Vishuddhi, Agneya, and finally the Sahasrara Chakra, which is located on the top of the human head. The practice of pranayama vibrates all the 72,000 nadis and enriches our blood with more supply of oxygen. And the fifth step to Ashtanga Yoga is Pratyahara, which means detailed introspection of oneself. The sixth step of Ashtanga Yoga is Dharana. Dharana, which means concentration. Concentration is looking at an object with the eye wide open without shutting your eyelids. And the seventh step of Ashtanga Yoga is Dhyana, which is the meditation. Meditation means looking at the same object with the mind's eye after closing your eyelids. Now, I would like to mention about the last stage, which is Samadhi, that is the salvation and the highest stage of meditation. Finally, I would like to also differentiate the yogic exercise with the physical exercise. As per yogic exercise, the intake of oxygen level is greater, whereas in the physical exercise, the intake of oxygen level is less. In yogic exercise, due to the great intake of oxygen level, the glucose found in the blood does not get converted into lactic acid, whereas in physical exercise, the glucose found in the blood gets converted into lactic acid due to lack of oxygen, and finally one feels very fatigued. The yogic exercise promotes purely the nerve culture, whereas the physical exercise promotes the muscle culture, leading to a selective development of a particular part of the body. Finally, the yogic exercise develops physical and mental fitness, whereas physical exercise develops the physical fitness alone. In our normal day-to-day life, if you realize deeply, we only have the forward bending, whereas we ignore the sideward and the backward bending. In yoga, it promotes the spinal flexibility while doing so. As our spine is the root to all diseases, it's very important to strengthen the spine, which in turn leads to a very healthy and happy life throughout our old age. I would finally like to conclude my speech by saying the correct practice of yoga is a boon to every citizen, and every citizen's health is the nation's wealth. Thank you.